This is the path to Steall, which has been cordoned off by the police following the rockfall and landslide which was reported by Loch Arbour Mountain Rescue Team last night. I went along the path and followed a route up to the source of the rockfall. Today it was stable and I managed to choose a safe route, but tomorrow or another day it might not be stable, so anyone going that way should take that into consideration. This is the main path going through Steall Gorge, and the broken trees and boulders and mud begins about here, coming from up there, and it continues along the path with trees across the path, boulders. Generally makes it pretty inaccessible, well beyond what I'm looking at here. Continues for 100 meters. This is the upper path now. I climbed up through dozens of smashed and broken trees and boulders from the main path, the middle path, and it's clear that it's come from somewhere up there. Another big tree down, one of dozens I've seen smashed, hundreds. And here a big impact crater of fresh earth, but it's coming from further up. This boulder is about 350 meters above sea level on the slopes of Meall Cumhann. It's clearly been dislodged. It's about 200 meters down to the path that goes through Steall Gorge. That isn't the source. Looking up, there's more to come. Through the trees there, we can see it's come from higher up somewhere. There's Meall Cumhann. The big boulder with my rucksack in the previous clip is just out of sight. There's the two trees that I pointed out. So it carries on up, and this is all absolutely freshly disturbed ground. So higher up again, there's the two trees. Here's a biggie. That's the biggest boulder yet, wedged across this gully. But whatever it was came from higher up. That's all freshly disturbed rock and mud. This is at 450 meters above sea level. It's about 300 meters above the path through Steall Gorge. This is all fresh rockfall and mud. Looking up this rocky gully up onto the steep slopes of Meall Cumhann, and I think that is the source there, that brown area of rock. Just zoom in on that. I can see the car park from here, so I would imagine you'll be able to see this with a pair of binoculars. Looking across to the source of the rockfall, the brown area on the right. Looking up, I can't see any other signs of rockfall coming from above. Coming back along the upper path, the rocks and mud and broken trees start about there, and they carry on here. So it's a very wide area. All of this has been dislodged in the same event. Right beyond, in the far distance, you can see trees down. This is on the upper path. Lots of trees been taken down. There's Meall Cumhann, and right at the back there where that dark overhang is where it came from. That's the upper path. So the rockfall, it comes from that overhang where the dark shadow is, and it's gone over 300 meters down into the gorge.